Are you proud of your body? Can you look into the mirror and you're happy to look back at yourself? Do you feel healthy? If you can't answer those questions, or if you said to those questions no, then I'm convinced a big reason why you feel depressed is because you're unhappy with your body. Because what depression is just a symptom of your unhappiness and your unsatisfaction in different or in specific areas of your life. And for your case, it's you're unhappy and you're unsatisfied with your body. And today I will help you with 3 steps to improve your body, to improve your health, and with that to improve your overall mental health. We need to be honest with ourselves. If you look into the mirror and if you're truly, I mean, don't cope yourself, no body positivity. I mean, if you truly can look into the mirror and you are happy to look back at yourself and to you look back at your body, then you can skip this part and you can skip to the second thing. But if you aren't happy with your body, and I don't want you to cope or lie to yourself and say, oh, body positivity, everybody is perfect. No, I want you to be honest with yourself. If you're proud of your body, if you're overweight and you are proud of your body, I don't care. But if there is a slight bit, maybe there are some moments in your day that you are not proud of your body. Maybe you walk upstairs and you need to breathe heavily and then you feel like shit. If you have those moments, then you need to listen. If not, you can skip to step 2. I'm not here to shame you. I'm just simply here to help you improve your mental health. And if you want to improve your mental health, you need to improve your body. It's simple as that. How you can stop being overweight. The first thing is, of course, exercise. I'm not here to give you specific kind of exercise, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. If you want to be specific, you can look at a coach, you can find out in the internet, ask ChatGPT. You just need to do exercise. That's a non-negotiable. We can establish that. What kind of exercise you can research yourself. You are a grown man, so you can do that yourself. I'm here to give you a mindset that can help you to overcome that. And this is very crucial to go from overweight to normal weight or even fit. You need to realize that currently you see yourself as overweight. In your mind, you see yourself as overweight. And then, because you see yourself and because you think yourself that you are overweight, every action you do correlates with what you think of yourself. So right now, because you think you're overweight, your eating habits, your exercise habits, your overall habits correlate on how you see yourself. Because you see yourself as overweight, your eating habits associate and correlate with how you see yourself. So you need to see yourself differently, because only when you see yourself differently, you can truly change and you can truly go from overweight to healthy. And to do so is really, you need to first see yourself differently. First, you need to manually see yourself as basically an athlete or as someone who isn't overweight. You need to dream in your mind that you aren't overweight anymore. Let's say you are 120 kg. This is your current identity. You see yourself as 120 kg. And every action you do reflects this number. You right now then need to see yourselves as maybe 80 kg or 90. And to do so, you need to first identify yourself with this number or how you see yourself. And you do this by first saying yourself that, oh no, I am this number, or I am healthy, or I am fit, or I'm an athlete. And then you need to reflect your thinking with action. You need to now, with every action you do, you need to reflect, would an athlete do that? Let's say you have food in front of you and it's sugary food. You need to ask yourself, if I'm an athlete and I see myself an athlete, would I eat that? If the answer is no, then you don't eat it. If the answer is yes, then you eat it. And for every activity and for every habit you do, you answer yourself, if an athlete would do that, or if a healthy person would do that, would I do it? If no, you don't do it. If yes, you do it. And with that, you shift your personality to someone who is healthy, who is normal, and someone who is an athlete or who sees himself as an athlete. And with that, you will be able to go from overweight to a normal and a healthy weight. A second mindset is also important, is you need to have a good why. Right now, you just have a shallow why probably. But if you have a really deep why, a why that is so core, that's so fundamental to you, to your core, then you will do it. For example, a really deep why to go from overweight to a healthier weight is, let's say you are 20 and you are overweight, and let's say you want to be able to run alongside with your children one day. If you have this core mind that you want to be able to run alongside with your children and that you want to be healthy and lift your children and be happy with your children, run alongside with them, play with them. If you want to do that and have this core reason in your mind, then you will have it so much easier to go from overweight to healthy, because you have this deep, fundamental core desire to be healthy, because you don't want to be overweight and not play with your children because you are unfit, because you are unhealthy. If you have such a why, then it's so much easier to go from overweight to healthy. And of course, you need to find your core why yourself, because Nietzsche said, "He who has a why can bear almost any how." And the same applies for you. If you have a good why, you can go through this journey of going through overweight to healthy. If you have mental health problems, then I can help you. If they click the first link in the description, you can have access to me for free. No strings attached, no upsell, nothing. There I will help you to improve your mental health and fix your mental health problems, so you can actually make progress and see tangible results in your mental health journey, so you can finally live a better life and live a more restraintless life, because you are not restrained with shitty mental health. If this sounds interesting, then click the first link in the description and I see you there. Diet is also very important for your body and for your overall health. I mean, if you go from overweight to normal, you first of all need a new diet. That's a non-negotiable, because you can't continue to eat junk food and so much sugary food. This doesn't mean that you need to only eat salad or you only eat vegetable. No. You can still eat healthy and you can still eat delicious food. You just need to restrain yourself and switch your diet a bit. I want to give you just an overall simple diet that you can follow. No shitty food. Use common sense. No junk food, no processed food, no food that is full with artificial sweetener. And with that, you will have a pretty good diet. And if you want to make it even better, only use single ingredients thing. And if you want to go even a step ahead, learn how to cook and create yourself good healthy meals that are delicious but that aren't full with artificial sweetener, artificial sugar, artificial shit and just junk. If you do that, I will guarantee you your diet will be pretty easy to follow and you will feel pretty good about your own body, because you are what you eat. It's a simple fact. When you eat junk food, you become a piece of junk. It's not an insult, it's just a fact, because we digest this food and then we use this food to regenerate cells and to regenerate and renew our body. So when you eat junk food and when you eat junk, then you become a slight bit of junk. So when you stop eating shitty food, you stop being shitty. Simple as that. The last step I want to cover is health. And this just covers overall health. The first thing is sleep. Sleep is essential for your life. It's the foundation for everything we do. Because if you have sufficient sleep or insufficient sleep, you have low energy, you have no motivation, you have just not enough energy to do anything meaningful. To fix the sleep, if you don't have severe sleep disorder is you need to have sleep regularity. This means you wake up and go to sleep at the same time every day, 7 days a week. If you do this, your sleep will be better than 80% of all people. On top of that, if you then manage to get 8 hours every day, this is even better, and you are in the 90% of all people with good sleep. And then to be even better, 1 hour before going to bed, you don't use your phone and you don't use blue light. You are in the top 99% of all sleepers. It is quite simple if you don't have severe sleep disorder. So sleep regularity, sleep length, and then no blue light 1 hour before going to sleep. And a little bonus tip is to fall asleep and to fall asleep faster. Just read a book instead of being on your phone and you will fall asleep faster. The next health thing is sunlight and nature. The last thing is just a health tip to improve your overall health and especially to improve your mood and with that your overall mental health. And this is expose yourself to more sunlight. This is a common thing that people probably preach online, but it is so essential. Just go more outside, look more into the sun, just enjoy the sun more. And this also means when it's cloudy, the sun is still shining. Because first of all, it regulates and it aligns your circadian rhythm with the sun so you can fall asleep better. And also, when you go outside and especially when you go into nature, there are multiple studies that show that it improves your mood, it improves your efficiency, it improves your overall capacity to learn and to be more efficient and more effective, and also it improves your mental health. So go more outside. This could be go more on a run, go on a walk. If you want to go from overweight to more normal weight, you still need to exercise. So you can combine those two things with going on a run or going on a walk outside. This will improve your mental health and it will improve your fitness in one. So it's a win-win for both. To summarize, you feel depressed and you have mental health problems because you are unhappy and you have dissatisfaction with specific areas in your life. And for you, if you watch this video, you are unhappy and you are dissatisfied with your body. If you want to fix that, you need to fix how you look. You do this by going from overweight to a normal weight. Then you need to fix your diet because you are what you eat. If you eat shitty food, you become shitty. If you eat junk food, you become a piece of junk. It is as simple as that because we use that food to regenerate our body. So it is a fact. The last thing is to improve your health is you need to improve your sleep with just focusing on sleep regularity, sleep length, and stop using your phone 1 hour before going to bed. And lastly, go more outside and expose yourself more to sunlight and go more into nature. If you do those things, your body, your health, and more importantly, your mental health will skyrocket, and with that, your overall enjoyment of life. If you need help, and if you struggle with mental health problems, I can help you. If you click the first link in the description, you will have access to me for free at the moment. In there, I will help you with listening to your problems and then give you specific, tailored advice to your overall mental health problems so you can make tangible progress and real progress in your mental health journey, so you stop feeling depressed, so you stop feeling anxious, so you stop feeling overwhelmed with life. And this completely for free. No strings attached, no upsell, nothing. The reason I do this for free is because I want to gain experience. And I want to gain experience so I can become an expert with mental health. To be more specific, I want to be an expert in improving or helping other people with their mental health. To do so, I need to gain as many experience as possible. And to do so, I do this for free. So, if this sounds interesting, then click the first link in the description. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day. Take care and then get after it.